Hi, I'm Kevin Tan, Senior Partner from Team Ripple. We are an insurance agency from Prudential. We believe of being authentic, being yourself. Well, so we bring you attach and train programs today to let you have an insight of how insurance career works. And you can build a career with us here. Let's go. So first of all, the whole attach and train, the objective is basically helping you to craft out your business model so that you know what to expect before you really, want to go into it. So I think that would be fair to put you in the informed position. So how is this insurance business model work? Is basically like that. First thing, we are talking about connecting people. So our business is about connecting people. And what is that? Is expanding your network through your influential power. We believe everyone have your influential power one way or another. People would listen to you. You will have your own fans, put it that way. So it's about connecting people. And second part, of all the people that being influenced by you, not everyone would love to go deeper into insurance topic or go deeper with you to build a more stronger bondage, or we call that into your clientele. So the next step is insurance review, where it's more about personal understanding and also your analytical skill to really study and review for somebody. And from all the review, the last one is production, which also means business. How many really finally be your client? And that's where the real trust just started. So this is a first surface model that we will help you to craft out. So during this attach and train, it's not fair to suddenly I just put the model up and then you also not too sure about like connecting means what, how much I can connect, or how to review, and more about production. That is difficult to make any decision. So this model is to let you know where is it, and we will keep furnish you with info. Okay. All right. So the next class, so in this 4 class, we will cover 3. Every class we will cover these 3 segments, which is mindset, which means tonight we will cover some about mindset, borrow a bit of our eyesight. I've been looking at insurance for 13 years. So I'm share a bit from my point of view, how to look at the business from my side. So you try to see from my side, so you understand what works and what doesn't work. Yeah. And skill set, to put it simple, how to connect with people. Yeah, connecting people. How to connect with people. How to have the analytical skill. Yeah. How to get people to make decisions. So, or another way, some say selling skill. So it can be that way as well. So skill set. And the last one is knowledge, to get you really more solid and more contented, that you know what you're talking about. So we break into that 3 parts. So you get whatever you pick up from these 3 parts and how you want to apply it into the model. So that is how we're going to craft out. So over the 4 class, or by end of 4 class, along the way, we will arrange time to meet up and understand the model and how you're going to build that model. So from that model, we talk about, like, okay, now I'm having this idea, I'm going to do this, and how solid is your business plan that you pitch for the startup fund. That is how it works. Okay, so that is it. And yep, like we said, we're not going to charge anything. By end of the class, we're not going to sell you any program or any class. You don't need it. So it's about how much you pick up and how well you can craft your whole model. All right. Now let's get straight to it. So first topic tonight: why agents fail in this business. As I promised during our previous meeting, that we said I'm going to share why some people fail rather than why is it so good. So we have enough all the goods. So we look at why it doesn't work. So first thing is a lot of people look at insurance business as a sales job. They think insurance is a sales job, but actually no, and we are looking for business partner. So we are not looking for salesperson, but rather business partner. Now, okay, next slide. So first thing first, let's take this time to also have a chance to know some of you. Why not you share with me who is doing business right now? You type B. Those who are under employment, you type E. Okay, come, let's tell me so that I have a rough understanding where you are now, and I can probably tune more towards where you are currently. Yeah, okay. So let's see. Okay, wow, so fast. Okay. Okay, we have Christopher. Oh, I think this is Christopher. I know. Okay, Christopher. Oh, a lot of employment. Not E plus B. Okay. Mandy, employment. Okay. Michelle. Okay. Employee. Okay. Well, mostly E. Okay, Paul. Okay. Paul is on business now. Okay, great. Okay, great. So, great. So a very quick one. So since they are both, also there are some E and mostly B. So I will do a simple explanation. Basically, employment is you sign a JD, right? Job description before you go into work. So your pay is based on whatever job description that you promise to accomplish. Then you get paid for that. So maybe one question: if today a CEO of a company that is getting 50,000 a month, okay, I'm earning 50,000 a month, I'm a CEO. So today, if I resign and I join another job with a clerk positions, what is my pay? Do I pay as a CEO or do I pay as a clerk? Yeah. So, okay. I think those are quite straightforward. I don't need answer. So a CEO, if you sign a JD as clerk, then you pay as clerk. So it's not how well you are, but what are the jobs you promise to deliver. As for businessmen, it's about creating value. Okay, it's not about whatever job description you sign, but how well you can create value. That is a businessman. And of course, and of course, while you're trying to create values, in between there is a lot of challenges. That will depend on your problem-solving skill, and also your capability. I mean, there is no one on this or in this world will complain that Steve Jobs, you have earned too much from us, lah. No one will complain, because I think the value he has created for this world is so much. So if you can create values for others, people don't mind that you earn money. So that should be an entrepreneur or businessman mindset. Okay, all right. Now, if you are, I think this question is interesting. Now, who think you are overpaid? Because there are a lot of employment. Okay, who think you are overpaid? You type O. Okay, or you can tell me more. Who think you are underpaid? You type U, underpaid. Okay, let's see what do you think. You think you are overpaid or you are underpaid currently? Yeah, with the job employment that you sign. Yeah. Okay. So most people think that you deliver actually more than what the job description, right? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. These are all the awesome people. Okay, because what I always say is, if you think you are overpaid, then don't quit. This is the best job you should keep doing. But if you think you are underpaid, then probably you should look at exploring others' wise. Okay. Okay, cool. Now, all right, next one I want to share is so now before we want to be successful, for sure. Everyone want to be successful. Then first we got to know where are all these successful people, or maybe to be more realistic a bit, what is all these rich people are. So I need to be one of them. And there is this rule called Pareto 2080. Yeah, who heard about Pareto 2080? who knows what I'm talking about? Yeah. If yes, yeah, you type yes, you know what is 2080, you know, 二八法则, yeah. So you've heard about that. So yes, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay. So what these rules say about 2080 is that in this world, 80% of the wealth is actually shared by 20% of people. The world. Yeah, in this world. Yeah, mostly heard about it. Great. Okay, do you know the world, if I stream down to Malaysia, it's also the same. Top 20% of people in Malaysia actually own 80% of Malaysia wealth. Yeah. Now I stream further down. If I go stream until your company that you're working right now is also the same, top 20% of the management actually share 80% of HR paid out monthly, which means you go to HR, the salary payout, the top 20% of people take 80% of the payroll. That is what the rules say, generally 20-80, even up to a company level. So in this case, if you look at the hierarchy, the top 20% will probably be CEO, GM, chief, director. So these are people who are sharing 80% of the whole company paid out. And so now the questions, I always say it's if you want to success or you want to get rich, you know, you don't serve too many bosses. It doesn't work that way. Serve one boss is already tough enough. Don't go and work another 2 boss, 3 boss and hope that can have more money. It doesn't work that way. You should just focus, find your way, go all the way up and be the top 20% of people. Be it you need to bodega, you need to play any trick, you just go ahead. As long as you are up 20%, you are part of the 80% wealth person. Yeah. So factor that affect the growth from bottom to top, the years of service, because some companies look at years of service, the relationship with upper management, politics, and why politics? Because there's so much headcount, there's so much budget that the department can only give increment. So if A take more, B going to take less. So it's fixed. It cannot be everybody also take the headcount or the budget that they don't have so much. And of course also capability. And now this is corporate. This is where you are currently in as employment. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I would just advise to find your way to go up. Now in insurance, it's also the same thing because I said we are signing a business contract. So for insurance business, also the same. The top 20% of insurance agents. So for example, in Malaysia, for Prudential, we have 18,000 of insurance agents. Top 20%, that means it's only 3,006. I think actually less than 3,006. So it's actually not just 28, it's probably even 15 and 85. The top 20% actually already take 80% of the whole company commission paid out. So it goes the same. If I were to join insurance, there's only one thing, how I can go up and be the top tier. And as long as I'm top tier, I share 80% of total commission payout. Simple. It's basically that's it. So you don't really have to worry about what should you do, you know, and so politics doesn't work here. You can be very good friend with me, but yeah, end of the day, it's business. Yeah. actually about business, maybe there's something you can also think about. Do you realize that there are always some good restaurants? I mean, those days when you go out to have restaurants, so many good restaurants, but when you go out, the good one is like that good business people just queuing up. But immediately the next door or next 2 doors away, there's one, nobody just nobody go in. You see that big difference? That is the same as a business world. Even the fried kway teow, the top 20% of top fried kway teow actually earn 80% of all fried kway teow profit. Whether business world or corporate world is same, 20-80. So as far as concerned, go top and be the top 20%. So insurance model, what we are looking at is your, like what I shared just now, what is your capability in creating news for people? And from the bottom to go up, what is my problem solving skill? We talk about mental health. What is your problem solving appetite? Because we believe when the mental is good, we have higher appetite. We tend to solve more problems. Yeah. And over here, because in our contract, if you become better or you promoted to be a manager, you doesn't take away my headcount, because our contract is not 1 year. We only limit to 2 promotion or 3 promotion or 10 promotion. There's no limit. The whole company has no limit. So as long as you can create more values, you impact more people, and you can solve more problems, and you just go ahead. So this is what the models work different as compared to employment. And again, my highlight here is, don't take it as a sales job and, oh, here, you know, I can earn extra 1,000. It's okay for a start, but it won't last if that mindset just keep there. You have to take it, this is one of my business and how I'm going to manage it. All right, cool? Yeah. So if so far you agree and you understand what I said, can you type agree? If you don't agree, spam my chat room. Yeah, spam me if you don't agree. Yeah. All right. Cool. I hope I bring something more than just insurance, that you can really bring back, even you are in a corporates also. If you can suit yourself up 20%, we are very, very happy for you, because I believe you will be our customer too. Okay, now next, what do I have here? Okay. Okay, so when we talk about creating values, so what are the values we are talking about here? Okay, now okay, typo. On 31st December 2019, last year, because 31st December not yet, until last year, total number of enforced policy, that means the policy not lapsed, still can claim, the enforced policy from Bank Negara is 12,743,318. This is the enforced policy. And how many numbers of populations do we have in Malaysia? Anyone have any idea? All right, come tell me. Now, who knows? You're in Malaysia. What is the number of populations? 33 million. Wow. So, okay, cool. 2. Okay. Yeah, it's 32 point something. 32, 33. So, what does that mean? Is there are another 19 point something of population do not even have one enforced policy. Guys, you don't believe, right? I also don't believe. When Bank Negara actually sent this report, I'm also like, serious? Why every time I go out, people say got policy one? Is it for real, or is it someone must be cheating? Okay, now the new policy captured in 2019, whole year of 2019 is 1.9 million. 1.9 million captured. So every year so far, every year is only increased by about 2 million. That is the speed of policy enforced growing in Malaysia. Okay, now, $1 million questions. Okay, everyone get ready to answer this. How many policy you think you need in order to be the top 20%? Everyone tell me. Okay, how many policy you think? Okay, if I were to be the top 20%, like what you said in your insurance model, how many policy you think I need to have? Then I can classify myself as top 20% and share 80% of the total profit. Okay, now let's wait about this. Is a big questions that so this is what I want to help you to furnish, so that when you want to craft your business model, you have a rough idea of where we are and what exactly you're going forward. Okay, come. What is the answer? Okay. 5? Hey, 1 year way. 1 year, 1 year. Not 1 day, 1 year. How many policies? 1 year. So that you can be the top 20%. Last year, whole Malaysia is 2 million. Now 1 year, what is the number of policies you need to have? Well, 1. Oh, this Paul is super. Well, the one must be the one that buy from you must be Muyudin. Okay. Others, any idea? Others? Okay. Is others updating us? Any ideas to tell us? Okay. Who is here? Okay. All right. Okay. Now review the answer. The answer is only 100 new policy 1 year. That will get you into top 20% of insurance industry. It's just that how hard can it be, right? How hard can it be for me to connect someone and do a real in-depth of analysis, and end of the day I need 100% who trust my advice. Okay, why is that? Okay, why is that? Why? Okay, put it that way. Why Bank Negara want to even track this figure? What does that mean to Bank Negara? 12 million or 80 million or 20 million? What does that mean for Bank Negara? Because this is a company. This is a country's important statistic. It is an indication. Okay. What is that indication? Imagine if now there is 12.7 million, so the balance of 19 million people, when they admitted to hospital and they do not have an enforced policy, where would they go? Government hospital. So who pay? Government have to subsidize. Now this 19 million of people who do not have a policy, and if they pass away, which means there's only merely depends on the saving that can left for the family. So if it's not enough, then where do they go? Home. The uncle, auntie will take care if you got money. If you don't have money, it depends. If a rich uncle, auntie also can. Or else it might have a chance to go to orphanage home. Then again, government have to take care of it. And even some of this policy will be taking care of retirement. And if I do not prepare my retirement, then over home, the government have to take care of it. So it's actually an indicator of a country's development status. So that's why countries like Singapore is having 200%. That means average the population, everyone got 2. Yeah, Japan is like 7 times. Like Japan, everyone is having 7 policies. So it indicates a country's maturities and also how developed is that. Okay, so over here in creating value, what we do, our directions, our role is to raise the awareness of Malaysians, and we want every breadwinner to protect their family with for their retirements with 1 million. So which means the idea is if I'm not around, my family have 1 million. If I'm around and I'm old, I also must have 1 million. That will make better generations of Malaysia to come. And that is what we do. And how you going to exercise your influence power to reach as much of people, that is how good your business is. And be looking for people to surpass us. Not as good as us, but surpass us. But that is the directions. All right, cool. Let's move on. So next we are going into some skill sets. We're looking for some skill set. So one of the main challenge that people is facing is that there is a myth, you know. Become insurance agent, very paiseh leh. Have to thick skin only can do Kevin like that you can talk so thick skin you can do I think there's a myth, you know. Actually, I find that people get it wrong, or rather people sell it wrong. It's the wrong thinking. Because what we are offering is a risk management service. We are not selling product. But a lot of people confused. They thought I joined insurance is just selling another product. But yeah, too bad. Don't get it wrong. Tune it back. We are just offering a service called risk management service. Now, every one of us, unavoidable, we would face risk. But there's only two situations we can face. One is the losses we can manage. Another one is the losses that we cannot afford, or we cannot manage, or cannot handle. Okay. I put an example. Let's say I just use that illness. I fever, I vomit, I diarrhea. I go and see doctor. I go and see clinic. Even I see specialists. How much would it cost? 300. Can I afford to lose or not? Okay lah, not too bad lah. Okay, can tahan. But what we cannot afford is the big risk where we lost our income earning ability. If I lost my income earning abilities, then I cannot afford to pay my house, then I will default my payment, then the impact I cannot manage, I cannot afford, my family member cannot afford. So the losses I cannot afford, I pass to insurance company. I pass you settle it lah. Since you can manage, you settle it lah. So that is the service. So what our service is doing is helping people to understand what are the risks I can afford, what are the risks I cannot afford. And then you choose. How would you want to manage it? That actually is just that simple. Yeah, because everyone can afford and cannot afford is different. So a lot of time, actually, the so-called more the rich one, they can afford a bigger losses. Yeah. So that's why we need us to go and analyze for them. So that is how you can connect to whoever and let them know these are the service you are doing. So not selling anything. Yeah. Okay. Now imagine if today you go to see a doctor and then you take high blood pressure, okay, and then you say, doctor, I decided I don't want to take your medication bill. I will go for traditional treatment. I have alternate treatment. So should the doctor feel bad? Yeah, no. I just do what is right. I advise what is right. And to us, we are just financial doctor. We just do what is right. I advise you. These are the losses. So we just put them in the informed positions and they just make their informed choice. That's it. Full stop. Okay. So I hope I get that mindset right before you really decide whether you want to go further and kick in or not. All right. So there's one thing about the so-called skill set. The second point is when you connecting to people, don't go too much into technical things. Don't use too much term because people only interested in benefit, not features. Now, since we use doctor all this while, let's continue with doctors. When you running nose, now example, you running nose, you see doctor. Do the doctor actually tell you that now you have this medication is what is that here? Loratadine. Okay, or if you prefer this cetirizine, do they tell you the name of the medication, which pill and which pill? Oh, this one from UK, this one made in Malaysia. Do they go into the extent to tell you which pill? Does it confuse you like, oh, okay, what is that? I need to Google first. Right. So when we communicate with people, when we connecting with people, don't go into features. Don't go into all these ingredients because what people concern is just, so what is the benefits if I take this medication? Right. Yeah. And by the way, Loratadine and this cetirizines is when you're running nose, you take this pill, but actually this is for allergic. It's not for running nose. Yeah, you see, when things like that start getting more confused. So the benefit is simple. You take this, your running nose will dry off, and you take a good rest, you sleep well, and next morning you'll be fine. If one day not, 2 days, you are fine. But take note, when you take this, the side effect is you might be drowsy, so don't try. That is what a doctor will advise, the benefit and the side effect. So if I were to tell you, okay, based on analyze, this is the losses, this is the big losses, and I think these losses you should pass to Prudential, let us handle it. And if you don't pass it, what is the side effect you might face? Simple, benefits, side effect. So you think about that, because I always relate that I am a financial doctor. It's about how you manage your money. Your money put here, 20 years later, is getting smaller because of inflation. So is it okay or not? Or would you want to put it here? If not, what is the side effect? So simple. So we make our position simple, and people get what you're talking about, right? So, so learn to tell about benefits and not features when you are connecting to people. Okay? Yeah. What's that? I was saying something. Okay. Now, next thing. So we cover mental, we cover some skill, and we go into critical illness. This is one of the common things for anyone who bought policy before who heard about critical illness. So over the 4 class, we will touch a bit on the knowledge part, so you know about all this knowledge thing. Okay, for you to apply, to make you more contented, to really know your things. Yeah, but we can't really go too deep because you will fall into sleep. I try my very best. This is the toughest part. Okay, so definition of 43 critical illness. Okay, these are all the 43 critical illness, if you are not aware. And those days actually just last year, because the world moved too fast. The policy bought before last year, which means 2018. Any policy start 2018. So if you met someone, the policy start 2018. I tell you, their critical illness is 36. So what is the difference? Okay, the red color who highlighted is the additional 7 that has make up the 43 as compared to previous. So do you think the markets know about this? Yeah, most people don't know about this. Yeah, so so this is one of the things when we talk about raise awareness, to ask them, are they aware? Okay. Okay. Let me see what's this. Okay, and the top common critical illness claim, number 1, top of the list, 63%, more than 63% is actually cancer. So yes, it is that much, more than half is cancer. So Prudential even have product to cover only cancer, because the percentage is so high. So I only want to cover cancer. But overall, this is the common 5 critical illness Malaysia, not just Prudential. And then maybe I can touch a little bit is why would people want to buy critical illness insurance? What are the benefits? Why should I buy? Okay, I always like to use this as analog. It's actually about earning income earning ability. To me, one of the important part of your life that can be measured is your income earning ability. So we refer back to what I shared just now. Yeah, for income replacement, exactly. That I said, imagine that you have a machine at home that can print money every month. So you are that machines, that basically, if you're a breadwinner, you print money back for your dad, for your mom, for your children, for your wife, girlfriend, for your boyfriend. Yeah. Now imagine you wake up this morning and you look at the money printed, the color off a little bit, a little bit. What would you do? Would you worry? Would you like, wow, if my machine jammed, then gone case way. So what this coverage is, you send this machine to during the repair stage or replacement stage, Prudential continue to print you the money while you are replace what Paul said, replacement while the machine is being repaired. So when your machine is back, so okay, everything back to normal. But during this time, the bank won't tell me that, yeah lah, I understand you're so bad, never mind lah, I also let you rest lah. Yeah, rest lah, but they will still chase you. They will still chase you out from the house. They will still chase your family out from the house. They will still tow your car away. So yeah, so this is something that why these protections come in. Yep. So it's a very short one. So I don't want to go too deep into like why and use for different. There are many other purposes, but general idea. So we will have others class if you really go delve in that. So I would rather be more interesting topic that you can use to really connect with people. Then why there are some cancer cannot claim? My friend say insurance cheap people cannot claim. Yeah, that I just pick one because since this is the highest percentage. Now in insurance, the definitions are two parts. Number one, cancer. The definition of cancer got two parts. Number one, malignant. That means in my body they grow one cell, satu biji, and that biji is malignant. So malignant is basically cancerous, the meaning. And number two, that malignant is uncontrollable growth, or some doctor use invasive. It's basically spreading away. So you fulfill two conditions, then you can claim. All right. Then why some people cannot claim? Because today people are more health aware. There are so many routine checkup package. People are doing blood tests. So in your blood test, there's something called tumor marker. Tumor marker can indicate if they grow and the chances of malignant cell. So it can indicate, or cancer marker. So when you detect that, straight away you go for detailed checkup and find that it's malignant. So you don't tunggu lah, you don't wait until uncontrollable growth, only you do operation right away you remove it. Then you go to insurance company, they say sorry because it's malignant, but it's not invasive. Because people are more health awareness. Yeah. So if you encounter someone that I got cancer, I cannot, that is the reason I can tell you. Okay, that's one reason, one common reason. Okay, then what happened because of this? Okay, how precise is tumor marker? That one had to ask the doctor, but normally they will do few check to ensure it's above the level. But all these things is interesting because over the years we keep reading different clients' reports. Okay, so now. So because of this issue, now the latest market update, there is something called early critical illness. So now there is 101 types. So instead of just now 36 and 43, now another 101 type. So if I cancer, not invasive, also can claim. I got heart attack, but not yet fulfill the late stage, I also can claim. So these are some of new things in the market now. So there are 101 type early and 53 type late stage and 6 special types like diabetes type 2, diabetes have cut the leg and all these things. It's also under the critical illness now. So again, how many people out there know about this? The awareness is so low. I just feel, Malaysia just think that, don't happen one now. Yeah. But then you go lucky draw, a lot of people will click in. Because lucky draw, will kena, I will get prize. Yeah, participate, whatever scam, I will go in. But critical illness, no lah, I won't kena one. So it's kind of funny. So to me, I just want to help to raise the awareness, knowing what is happening. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. Yeah. Okay. So that is the early stage. So if you can bring this, go to the markets and help to raise the awareness, and that is what our job. Go out and contacting and raise the awareness. One more very interesting. I think that will help you. You can take home even for your own. I believe you have insurance policy. You can take home. Another reason that cannot claim is due to waiting period. Yeah. So for a critical illness, 43. I talk about 43 first. 43 critical illness. The waiting period. That means I have to wait 60 days. Then only I can have cancer. Then only I can claim. Okay. So if I got cancer, I must tahan 60 days. Then only I can have cancer. Okay. Get it? Understand? Now simple, right? Now everyone understand, right? I just explain like that. Now I give you scenario. Okay, this is the interesting part. Now, if today I buy a policy, I buy a policy in June. Okay, let's say I started lah. Now May I started. 1 month later, I have stomach ache. Maybe gastric. So I go and take some medicine, take some medication, go and see doctors. After continue treatment, 3 months later, finally go specialist, and then doctor scan and everything. Oh shit, it's cancer. It already spread. Yeah. Now questions. Tell me, can claim or cannot claim? Now everyone just guess. Okay, come just guess. Who think can claim and who think cannot claim? A case like this. No right, no wrong. Just discussions, just have fun. Okay, let's see. Okay, can gua. Okay, got one can gua. Okay, you think can claim or cannot claim? I buy May. 1 month later, stomach ache, and then subsequently I see doctors. Treatment, scan. Oh, 3 months later, actually it's cancer. Okay, diagnosed after 60 days. Okay, so most people think can. Okay, now, okay, oh, May say cannot. Okay, one person say cannot. Just now, all very positive. You see, Malaysian is very positive. Got hope on Malaysia. Okay, great. Now, to review the secrets to you, it depends on the reports, what the doctor write. You see this profile picture, you know this one agent lah. Hey, don't always put this profile picture. Okay, so it depends on how the doctor wrote the report. If the doctor written the first day of the symptom that lead to the cancer, and first day of the symptom actually fall within 60 days, then actually the diagnosis is from symptom. So take home this, at least no matter how, it will help you to maximize your insurance value. Yeah. So it's from the symptom date. Unless the doctor say, oh no, this one is the first time you consult me is gastric, got nothing to do with your intestine cancer. This one is intestine cancer. This gastric and this one not related. So it depends what the doctor write. Whether the first time that happened is within the 60 days or actually after the 60 days. The first pain, or normally they call the first attack. So you can call it normal gastric, food poisoning, or it's the first attack of your cancer. So it depends on the symptom. So the symptom must or can only happen after 60 days. Then you can claim the critical illness. All right. So there are so much, actually we find it so fun. It's actually all in the policies. It's a contract. We are dealing with contract. So all right, now it's 8:50. So I try to keep it less than an hour so that everyone is not too tired and have fun, and we can have some Q&A after that. So the takeaway for today, recap a bit. In this business, it's about creating values for others the skill sets, learn to tell the benefits and not features. Do the right things, do the right things, and of course, the knowledge is about the critical illness. So pick this up, slowly build up your business model about how to contacting people, how to advise people in the review, and of course, eventually people trust you and pick up your advice. All right. So thank you very much. That's what I want to cover today. Thank you very much. See you next session. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.